Robo and Rink were the first to arrive at Billy's room, and they found him in the parking lot, walking around in circles as he talked on the phone. His suitcase sat in the doorway holding it open, and he motioned for them to go inside. Harrison was next, and Billy waved him inside as well, all the while muttering, "Yes, yes, sir. No problem." The entire group finally arrived, and at 10 minutes past 7, Billy entered and pulled his bag inside, shutting the door behind him. His altered demeanor spoke of good news. "Everyone up for a Bigfoot hunt?" The team looked to each other before Gable spoke. "Hunt?" A bad choice of words, all things considered. "Expedition. How about that?"
Boss, if we get caught, we're going to the pokey."
"No pokey."
"How? I thought,"
Rink began. "Listen, I've been on the phone with Ed. I've been on the phone with the governor."
"The governor?"
Petra blurted. Yes, the governor. It's a long story. We're meeting the National Guard in Madisonville. They will transport us to the falls in one of their personal vehicles. In the back. They want our expertise. At least the governor does. Probably something to do with good publicity. Who cares? Everybody in?" No one spoke, but there was a collective head nod, even if it was accompanied with raised eyebrows. "Load the gear. Our biggest adventure yet," Billy said. At least, he hoped so. The team parked their big van on the side of the road at a split in the road and loaded into the military transport. A big covered truck like one in which the Nazis chased Indiana Jones and his booty, the Ark of the Covenant. Their driver, a youngish man who introduced himself as Tyler, immediately got out and helped them load gear into the back. He had seen the show. He was a big fan. Gosh, he couldn't believe he got to meet them. "You're filming me too, of course, I believe." The military vehicle was hot and uncomfortable with no breeze and no air conditioning, but hopefully it would get them past the sheriff and into the restricted area. Billy, sitting next to the tailgate, studied each of his team members. Robo sat next to him, with his long legs pulled to his chest and his hat down to his ears and over his face. The happily bewildered expression replaced with strain. Rink was no better, her brow furrowed with concern. Harrison's eyes were closed as he leaned back with his head against the canvas that covered the bed of the large truck. Gable and Petra sat on the opposite side, with Petra working, filming the ride. The brakes whined on what must have been the upper part of River Road, and the truck growled to a stop. "Going to the falls," a voice said. They held their breath. "You too, Sheriff. Have a nice day." Tinker seemed to be everywhere. They rumbled on toward the falls. If the team could have seen outside, they would have known darkness had fallen. Billy startled and jumped when the canvas swung open on their arrival. He had fallen asleep. How long ago had he slept? He couldn't remember now, and his exit and jump to the asphalt made him realize how stiff and tired he was. He wasn't sure what sort of happy face he could muster, but he would find out soon enough. "Billy Mason," a man with big teeth and an even bigger grin said as he extended his hand. "I'm Captain Gerald." Nice to meet you, Captain. I think we're here to serve you. This is Gable Marks." "That's good, real good. The boys are ready to hike again." The captain laughed, long and loud as he pointed in a gesture that urged the team to follow him. Gable turned to Billy and muttered,
"The rice is abundant in Ors Stoltorum."
Billy said nothing and directed his attention back to the captain. "We'll go up to the falls and out from there," Gerald said. "Follow me." "You'll tell me what that means?" Billy asked Gable as they followed.
"Latin,"
Gable said, and when Billy continued looking with expectation, Gable added,
"Laughter is the abundance in the mouth of fools."
"That's good. Real good," Billy said, impersonating the captain. "I take it you are not impressed?"
"No,"
Gable replied. His nose and mouth made a bitter expression.
Furthermore, will carry here come,
Again, Billy waited.
milking a male goat.
Good grief, Gable. I suppose we'll see. At least law school came in handy for something. It wouldn't take long for Gable's declaration to become abundantly correct.